Hey, how you doing, guys? For this week, primary topic, we're going to be talking about audio. I've seen recently a very interesting new, or newer for me, thing come out by Tascam. In fact, most of the examples, I'm going to show you some Tascam products. I'm not paid by them, but I thought it was very interesting. It's a kind of lavalier setup where you can record directly to this device. I like it because it's very small and compact. It'd be perfect for weddings that I do, among other things. So I'm going to show you that now, which is right here. And the model on this is Tascam DR10L. Now, you unfortunately doesn't have an output, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. And a lot of people, especially professional videographers or audio engineers or whatever, saying, well, there's no way to monitor that audio in case something goes wrong. You can, perhaps switch it out with something else and so on. And a very good complaint, but I see this more of a, at least a good backup method. In fact, I've used, this is actually a wireless transmitter. Also got a receiver as well. Because during the weddings, the officiant was using a wireless headphone system, which interfered with my lavalier, and it made really bad audio. So something like this would be a good alternative backup method. Now Tascam does have a second version, which is the DR10C. And actually it does input and output. So you can output it to a wireless transmitter such as like this, where you can monitor it. And let me show you that setup here, which is this right here, for obviously more of a cost. Not the best way to do it, I guess, because now the talent has to wear two types of packs. May not be the best solution, all depending. Now this new the DR10L, like I said, what I like about it is small, it's compact. Now I do have a Tascam recorder DR05 that I use as a backup for weddings. It's using a giant squid microphone. Obviously there's a big size difference. The other one I like because it's much smaller and geared toward weddings and things like that. So this is totally usable still. Give you an example. Now it does use a lock ring lavalier, and which is great because it won't inadvertently get pulled out from the device and lose your recording. It's good and bad in several ways. Like I said, it's good as far as the microphone won't come out when you're actually using it and the person's moving around. Unfortunately, you can't use a lot of other mics with this, and lock ring lavaliers tend to be kind of a high cost, so you got to keep that in mind. Now, unfortunately, Giant Squid microphones, they do have a version, Lockwire version, that you can use on things like Sennheiser, like this. So they have a version that will work with this. It won't work with any other mini jack because it won't push in far enough. You can get these at about $50, which is great. Great backup lavaliers, for instance. So I wanted to cover that as well. They also have another version, which is the DR10X, which is for recording XLR mics, which is a good alternative as well. And I'm going to show you that right here. Now this is just an example. This is actually a wireless module for this handheld microphone as well. But so this Tascam version is only internal recording, but still it's going to be very useful in various certain situations where you have a lot of wireless signals bouncing around that may interfere with the wireless system. Like I said, it happened to me before during a wedding, so very good alternative, I think. And then we come to a shotgun microphone version they also have, which is the DR10SG. And I'm going to show you that version as well. And now this ain't it. This is actually a Rode VideoMic Pro new version. Now, this version just goes to the camera itself. It doesn't have recording internally. But obviously this Tascam version, oops, up there does. So you can actually do it two ways. You can actually go to the camera and or record internally as well. So that gives you much more options. It's kind of great to see these innovative products do that. But to me, the most ultimate recording solution gives you two options. Which I just showed you previously with the shotgun. You can go record to the camera itself and internally, and to me that's one of the best options out there. For instance, wireless. It'd be great to be able to record internally and wirelessly to the camera, so you'll have an automatic backup. Or with the shotgun mic, like I said, going to the camera and internally as well. That'd be the ultimate. Now, I believe they do have a wireless internal recording version. Now, I think they do have a patent on that, and I can't remember the model number and make from the company. But I think there are some alternatives out there as well. So I thought that was kind of interesting technology to cover for this topic. So give me your thoughts on this audio version topic.